first vlog. I'm Jen.
No.
That's right.
So close.
I was so close.
So close.
How does one forget their own name?
I don't know. It is actually easier than you think.
Yeah, probably. I'm Josh.
I'm Jen.
And this is our very first vlog, and we are going to be taking you guys on a journey with us through drop shipping and different entrepreneurial endeavors. We've been at this for 10 years.
Yeah.
Right? Different, like, in so many different niches, so many different, like, from video games to rustic decor to photography. We've done
a lot. My first Etsy shop was crocheting, so I've come a long way from there.
Yeah, tell a quick story about your crocheting.
Okay, so I started an Etsy shop probably maybe even more than 10 years ago, crocheting, and then a few years ago there was this hot item that started selling. I saw in my Facebook groups. It was those crocheted hats, like the with the hole for your ponytail, like the messy bun beanie is what they were called.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, wow, these people are like, they're commenting about how much they're selling. I'm like, I wonder if I should do that. And he's like, of course you should do that. I'm like, okay. So I decided to spend a few days making my own pattern, writing a pattern that I also sold. And that was there's a few tears shed over that one. But yeah, so I got my pattern made.
Why were there tears shed?
Well, when you're designing something, I don't know, like, you kept encouraging me, no, it can be better, it can be different, better, and I knew it too, like, I just wanted to get it done, right? Like, I had this, like, no, they're selling now, I don't have time to create a pattern, but I'm glad I did.
Wait, let's tell, you got mad.
A little bit.
You got mad, you were like,
okay, because
this one's good enough. I'm like, make it better.
If you crochet, you know how long that takes, right? And you gotta like pull it all out and start over. Like, nobody wants to do that. It's one thing to just be like, okay, yes, this needs to be improved, but to start over when you're crocheting is daunting. But you know, it was worth it, and so I did. I finally got my pattern down to how we liked it. It fit good. It worked. I tested it a few times, got it listed, and I sold several patterns. I don't remember how many, but it was the hats that like went crazy. And so at the beginning of this, my like turnaround time was like, I think 3 to 5 business days. And I just kept upping that till like finally after like 2 to 4 weeks, I'm like, I'm done. I can't do this. I had so many orders come in so fast. Like, I'd never heard my app go off like that. It was kind of crazy. But
I remember it just started going off, and we just kept looking at each other like.
And it was super exciting. But then I started to feel like, oh no, I have to make all these hats. Like, oh no. And so legit, like, this was coming up on the holiday season, and people are starting messaging me like, this will be ready in time for Christmas, right? I'm like, oh yes, it will. And I did. I worked 20 hours a day crocheting hats for about a month
sometimes
straight.
21 hours. Like, it was literally like I would never, like, she was just, I'd come to bed for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
She'd like be up till like,
I would stay up until 12 or 1, and then I'd get up with him when he got up at like 3 or 4 to go to work. Yeah. And start crocheting again. And oh my goodness, it was crazy. It was fun and exciting.
You still have carpal tunnel.
I don't crochet anymore. You know what? I don't. And so I think that kind of started I've always loved crocheting. It's a fun hobby. It's very relaxing and something I have done for many years, but I started to see, I want to hear that cha-ching go off all the time, but I don't want that dread of, oh, now I got to spend 3 hours making another hat, and I don't, have the time for that. And I mean, that holiday season, it was an awesome thing to have. It helped pay for the holidays, but all of a sudden it's like, oh, I don't have time to go to my niece's Christmas program. I don't have time to go look at lights. I have to work, So it got me thinking, I don't mind working hard, but there's a lot more ways to work smart. Yep. And that kind of, I think, helped start our little journey where we're at now in a way.
Yeah.
It's been a process.
It's been a process. Everything is a learning experience. And that's why we just decided to film this and just kind of bring whoever wants to come along on this ride with us along.
Yeah.
And you're gonna see failure. That's just part of stepping out into this arena. But that's how you learn.
Yeah,
like, failure is not a bad thing. Be
careful of the word failure, because you're only a failure if you don't try.
Well, it's all about like how you take the word.
Exactly. And it's your perspective, and everything you just learn from it, and you adapt.
Exactly.
And you continue on.
Yeah. I guess my point is, we're not going to be afraid to tell you guys
hey,
this didn't work, or this did work, or
we want to be real.
Yeah. exactly. And we want to be able to keep people from making any mistakes we might make or that we have made over the last 10 years. So it's just gonna be fun.
Yeah.
We're gonna tell stories along the way, and it's gonna be great. We're on our porch right now. If you hear trucks or dogs barking or something, we apologize, but we're just this is our morning routine.
Yes.
We get up, we have our coffee. I got my Nintendo mug. She's the boss. Like, let me make sure they all see it very clearly. Okay, go ahead and focus.
Oh yes.
Camera, focus on the boss,
or
focus on the
oh,
boss.
Yeah. Which one are we focusing on?
There we go. So we sit out here with our iPads. We plan our work day, and then we get to work. And so we've always enjoyed working together on things, and this is we kind of stumbled across what Printful. And so we're gonna start designing T-shirts and mugs and putting our iPads to use, really. And she's been using the Over app, and I dabble in Photoshop, and I also use the Fresco app on my iPad, and Procreate as well. And so we're gonna be creating our own designs, and here goes a car. Here it goes. There it goes. Yep, there goes the car. And so we're just gonna be taking you guys along for the ride and having our morning coffee and checking in daily, just doing these short little vlogs, just kind of talking about, and how are we starting? What are we doing today?
Well, we got a checklist down, we got to design logos, we got to start Etsy shops, get all the socials set up. It's just, we're kind of, in one part, we're starting from the ground up, and then we have a few other established businesses that we're going to help kind of work all together. And
exactly.
It's exciting though. I think, the tools we bought, when I bought them, I had in my mind was going to go down one path with them and creating my product. And then again, that work smarter, not harder thing kind of came in, and we started seeing other options. And so that's where we're at now. We're we've done the sweat, the hard work and labor, and the physical, creating the products, and it can be fun, but it's not smart when you want to see the growth we want to see, right?
Right.
So
exactly.
This is where we're at, and
and this is what we're doing. So we got to get this video uploaded. That's another thing on the list today. We're getting the YouTube channel started. So if you end up tuning into this, leave a comment. Let us know what you think. Let us know any questions you might have, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah, and we're just Josh and Jen. That's where you're gonna find us everywhere. Josh and Jen.
Yep, that's
right?
it. That's it. That'll be all the socials once they get set up today.
Hopefully I can get them all right. If that name's not taken.
It may be Josh and Jen TV. Who knows?
We'll let you know tomorrow.
we will let you know tomorrow.
Because we'll be here.
Exactly. All right. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye.
Bye now.